Governor Tim Walz has no shortage of potential GOP opponents in the race for governor. Last month, businessman Kendall Qualls narrowly won a GOP straw poll. Finishing a very close second was Minnesota Speaker of the House, Lisa Demuth. Third was My Pillow owner, Mike Lindell. And fourth was attorney Chris Mattel. And joining me right now is the man who did finish first, Kendall Qualls. Thank you so much for coming in.
Glad to be here, Esme. Thank you.
All right, let me ask you, why do you think you topped the poll, and do you think you'll be able to sustain that momentum going through an arduous campaign process, which includes caucuses in less than a month on February 3rd?
No, we're confident the whole way through, all the way through the actual endorsement convention in May and the general election in November. But, I'm humbled and honored to have won that straw poll because the delegates decide here in our state. And to give you just an inside scoop of this, I'm the first candidate to win that's a non-politician. I think Republicans here in our state realize that we have to do something different. And a business leader from outside, military service, and the guy who actually started his life from nothing to be able to actually achieve the American dream actually does still happen.
All right, let me ask you, will you abide by the party endorsement?
Yep, I was one of the first ones to acknowledge that I would abide by the endorsement, just like I did last time.
All right, one of the things that obviously we could barely fit all the candidates on the screen there. How is that? I mean, that's got to be difficult to run against all those candidates. Is that going to be difficult for you or difficult for any of the candidates?
Well, first of all, I think competition is a good thing. Second is I'm not distracted by all the other candidates. I'm not competing against them. I'm actually not even competing against, the Democrat Party. I'm competing against the things that keep us as Minnesotans from actually prospering as a state. And those things are highest taxes. We got crime that's rampant. All the issues and problems that we have in our state, the quality of life metrics are all heading in the wrong direction. Those are the things that we're going to focus on, regardless of the other candidates that come in the race.
Well, crime is down. I mean, violent crime is down in Minneapolis and statewide. Obviously, if you were a victim of a crime or your loved one is, that doesn't make any difference.
Well, it depends on the metrics that you're looking at. Since Governor Walz has been in office to this very day, this is FBI statistics, violent crime is up over 40% since he's been in office. So if you're looking at it versus last year, you can do better by the time metrics. But I'm looking at over his tenure.
Okay, but going way back then, but in the past year, there has been a rebound on crime.
Let me give you, this is an important metric for all of us as Minnesotans.
Well, I agree, it is important.
Forbes magazine rated Minneapolis the #1 safest city in the country with the best quality of life in October 2009. We're far from that. If we want to take a look at it, crime is up.
All right. Should Governor Walz resign? The Speaker of the House, Lisa Demuth, who's also running for governor on the GOP side, says he should.
When you take a look at what's happening in our state with the fraud issue alone, I can't name someone that's been fired by his administration. At the end of the day, he's accountable.
Well, there has been the head of the, there have been people
there was
who
a
were
low
fired.
level, he was an assistant commissioner. He was only in his job for literally 2 to 3 years. He was a fall guy, and he was told to basically walk away a day before he's to testify before the committee. There's been no high-level officials that have actually resigned or have been fired over an accusation now I think we're estimating $9 billion of fraud.
And that's a figure that the governor disputes, but it's certainly the figure that the Department of Justice put out.
Okay, let's make it $8 billion. It still doesn't make it good, and it's not accountable for the voters and the citizens of this state.
All right. Well, Kendall Qualls, thank you so much for coming by. We really appreciate it. Obviously, we're going to be following your campaign.
I'm looking forward. Thank you for having me.
All right.